So today we are going to talk about email marketing and what email marketing is and how not to do email marketing. First of all, most businesses nowadays ask you have your email address, ask you to sign up for email marketing, email notifications, updates, things like that. I often do, and I've seen there are a lot of people out there that think, oh, with email marketing, you got to email every day, you got to email your list every day, stay on top of mind, and you bombard them with emails and offers and whatnot. However, I disagree, right? I disagree is only because I think email marketing becomes an over marketing, or people become very annoyed and they basically learn not to open your email. Like I oftentimes, I've seen this, and this is one thing my home insurance or home warranty company does, which is obviously I've become their customer. And somehow it's a big company, right? It's a home insurance, home warranty is a big market. And what they ended up doing is I'm already their customer, yet they're sending me promotions to sign up, and they're sending me all sorts of sales and all sorts of stuff for me to sign up. And I'm like, dude, I'm already your customer, why do you have me on this list? Take me off, right? You can keep me on your list and give me once in a while, like maybe once a month or maybe twice a month, updates of what's going on, right? How can I better give me more tips and tricks? And maybe they are sending it to, just because I have this thing where I get their email, I look at the subject line and I just delete them, right? Obviously I don't want to meet, because the only thing, now that I'm their customer, they don't have a value ladder, they don't have anything more to sell me, right? They have already sold me that only plan they have. So the only thing that I care about is them servicing me, right? Fulfill my needs. If they really cared and they want to get further and get my loyalty, they would have reached out to me saying, hey, you are a customer, what can we do better? Give us feedback. What can we offer more, right? What other aspects, what did you wish you had and you don't have, and let's sign you up for that. Rather than doing that, they're like sending me all this bullshit and junk, and all I do is I haven't unsubscribed from the list, but just because that itself, and then that's the second point I'm getting into. But what I do is I get their emails and I just delete them. I skim through the subject line, and some people will say, oh, that's why the subject line is going to be more important, because it should be a hook where that people will be encouraged to click on your email. I disagree, right? Don't be shady and dodgy. You can get me to open your email once, but you're not going to be able to get me open it second time or third time, right? So that brings me to the next point. So the question is, Sajid, then why don't you unsubscribe? You can unsubscribe easily and just get away with it. Number one is, like, obviously I like to see what they're sending, just because I'm in this space, marketing, digital marketing, growth marketing space. I like to see sometimes where people are doing wrong, because if I don't do it, I'm gonna miss out, right? But then the question is, maybe you are one of those one-offs, but there are people who are actually opening this mail every day. I doubt their customers are opening their email every day. Imagine a person has subscribed to so many businesses send them emails, right? For me, the other day I was at Neiman Marcus and I bought something, and I'm on their email list, and they've been marketing and promoting ever since I regret giving them my email address, but they get it and they're doing it. The other times, I have been conditioned to ignore their emails, and then what I do is at the end of the month or every 2 months, I'll just go in and look for emails from neimanmarcus.com or Choice Home Warranty, and I'll just bunch it all up and just delete them. That's what I do to all the Twitter update emails, right? It's probably, I find that easier somehow, that's behavioral science, but that I probably find it more easier to go and just delete them, or have a rule to just go delete them, versus me going through their unsubscribe option and answer a bunch of other that will open up a new browser window, and just like that. We humans are lazy, including myself. I don't want to go unsubscribe. I will just go create an auto rule that's going to say, if this email from this sender is coming in, just delete it. So that's what it is. And then I'll keep it once in a while, because what if there's some gold nugget somewhere once in a while, but chances are most of the time I don't even open up emails from airlines. I don't email opens from airlines promoting businesses that I have Someone by the name Imran Mondal just said, so is SMS marketing. You are so right. Oh my God, that is so annoying, especially in Southeast Asia, Bangladesh. I've seen, that they have your phone number and they will SMS you every day and something, that what they're doing is you're just pissing the customer off, right? If I like you a little bit, I mean, at least email is a little bit, interruptive, because it goes quietly into your box and that's about it. SMS, our phones are so personal, right? Our phones are so personal, like we carry it all the time because we do not know, we might be getting an update, an SMS from our loved ones, for someone, business partner, and things like that. And the next thing we want to do is like get a freaking promotion, right? And there are some marketing gurus here in the US. I mean, SMS marketing is getting bigger and bigger here in the US. They're like, it's just a new shift, right? And this marketing quote unquote gurus, I mean, I will tell you, and there are some big names out there who are promoting SMS marketing. And this guy, obviously he lives in the Western world, these gurus, and they don't realize SMS marketing. We've been through that in Southeast Asia and we absolutely hate it, right? And the fact that you really cannot track it, just defeats the whole purpose. So coming back again, I can talk about SMS marketing the other day, and thank you, Imran, for bringing it up. But going back to the email marketing, so we humans are lazy. It's behavioral science, and then we would not unsubscribe. We would just delete it and just get rid of it, right? We would create auto rule and things like that. But the guy on the other end, in the company that's sending the email thing, oh, we have an email list that's growing, we have an email list size of 5,000 people, and we're emailing every day, and we are like pissing the hell out of them, and look, our open rate is this percent. It's because people are tired of this, right? Back in the early days, email marketing open rate was so high because people didn't get so many emails. Now you're giving us emails and sending me emails. You gotta have a good reason for me to send me an email, right? For my home warranty company, you should tell me, what's happening to my policy. Tell me something I would care to know. Don't tell me what promotion you have, because I'm already a customer. I paid for a year. Why the hell are you updating me? For Neiman Marcus, for Saks Fifth, and all these other businesses, Macy's, you have my email address, and you're promoting and pushing, a more of your sales, right? I'm not gonna take that. I mean, I don't think someone who has already purchased from that business, figure out what I want, ask what I want. And airlines do the same thing. They keep Emirates and Etihad and Qatar. Those are the three airlines I used to a lot, and they keep promoting like, oh, $4.99 to India, $3.99 to this space. Dude, I'm not gonna buy your economy class ticket. Why are you even sending me that ticket promotion, right? So they're just blind, and airlines are $1 billion industries. You would think they are smarter, but they are not. They are not getting that point, which is they are marketing me an economy class ticket, $4.99, which I very well know. By the time you bells and whistle, it's gonna be like $6.99, $7.99, whatever it is, but I will still not get on that flight. If they had taken a little bit interest of what their person I want, and if they were marketing me like in a business class fare, destinations I want to go to, they would have a lot more open rate, right? Allow me to create some alerts and things like that. Maybe they do, I just do not know. And if I do not know, that means they have done a very bad job of educating me. So in conclusion, in summary, what I'm going to say is, if you are doing email marketing, following some of these gurus out there and just blasting your, subscribers every day with something, you are training them to ignore you. No matter you are basically, when you measure, and I know a lot of people in my friend circle and are in the digital space, they are, they have a lot of subscribers and they email them. But if you are emailing them every day with nothing substantial, but only about you, and always offering them something, what you are doing is you're training them to eventually ignore you. Because remember, you are not the only one. I'm not the only one in the inbox. We are competing for attention. But oftentimes, infrequent emails, right? Whether at the beginning of the month, middle of the month, 1 to 2 emails a day, you make it low key, but make it very good, right? Make it very good, and then you would basically get more open rate. It's the thing that I feel like is fast fashion versus fashion that stays on. Fast fashion is like, what is it called? H&M, Zara, or not Zara. Zara is also actually in the fast fashion. But H&M, Forever 21 kind of category, or Walmart, like, oh, you wear it once, you throw it away, and then next month you buy something else. Versus, something long term, that's gonna be pay a little bit more, you stay on, you wear it for a season or for a year, and then you get rid of it. So it's just balance, a very delicate balance. There's no right or wrong, it's an art, but you got to figure out what works for your thing, and don't just go by open rate percentage. That could be so misleading, right? Because open rate, you do not know. They opened it, they deleted it. You do not know that. How the hell do you know that? Right? So you got to be very careful about what you measure and how you measure, because that can actually give you and actually there's a very good study about it, and I will quickly share that before I drop off. Is that so what happened was, in England they had once did a study, like how quickly patients are seen once they're admitted into the emergency room, right? So, and that's a number, that's a one metric, and you would think that's a great metric, because that shows how responsive the doctors are in the ER, and how quickly they get to a patient. However, that number was flawed. Eventually they found out is because they didn't want to make their numbers look bad. What they did is they gamed the system, which is by the ambulance was now taking a longer route to the hospital, so that way eventually gives more time to the ER to kind of be ready for new incoming patients, right? Or because if the ambulance took like half an hour more, that's not usually counted as in the metric. So metrics can lie, numbers do lie. So, and I will talk more about this, because this is basically straight out of behavioral science. But it's just like, don't just go by numbers, don't go blindly, but think what would you have done if you are getting bombarded with this crap every day, right? Sharing this because I'm bombarded with this crap from multiple businesses, and they're hitting my inbox, and then after every 2, 3, 4 months I'm gonna go in and just clean it all up and just ignore them. Well, there you go. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.